Hey, Paul here for Retro Gaming Arts, and today I got a pickups video. I don't really actually pick up too much stuff too often. I pick up like a lot of parts and mod chips for modding and stuff like that, like all the time. But when it comes to like games or stuff like that, I don't pick up too much. But I did pick up a couple lots, and I'm just gonna cut to the chase on my favorite thing out of the entire thing, which is this PS1 in the box. It's my favorite console. Of course I'm excited about it. And the coolest thing about this particular one was it had Battle Arena Toshinden, pack-in game included, Battle Arena Toshinden, not for resale. The actual pack-in for the console was with the console, and it came with a multi-tap. So, real quick, before I get into the rest of the pickups, I need to find an awesome home for this. Sega Saturn arcade stick, we're gonna have to find a new awesome home for you, because I think that this is where the PlayStation box is gonna go. It just fits very well here. So actually, on this PlayStation, it's the 1001 model, the very first model PlayStation that has all the ports on the back, and this PlayStation had a memory card inside of it. And I'm very curious as to what's on this memory card. If you guys want to see what's on this memory card, let me know in the comments, and we'll dive into it and see what whoever owned this was playing. Alright, so this one doesn't need much story or anything like that, because it's just a stack of PS1s that I can't even hold to show. I can, actually, and I did, so that was actually easier than I thought. Stack of broken PS1s. Some of them work, some of them don't. We're gonna make them all work. Console related still. A broken, maybe, somewhat, don't know, Sega CD Model 2 with the Sega Model 1 Genesis. And the coolest part about it is it actually has the metal little clamp for the extender piece, so you can put your Model 1 on your Model 2 Sega CD, which I've seen these loose, but never with the actual metal plate. And the Genesis itself also has the metal plate on the bottom for it. So, you know, rainy day, or actually probably pretty soon, plug that in, see what's wrong with it, and fix that so we can get these back into circulation. Into Game Gear. Don't know if it works or not. Doesn't matter. If it doesn't, if it works, we'll probably replace the capacitors anyway. If it doesn't work, we're going to replace the capacitors, because that's going to be the problem with it, because that's what the problem with is with pretty much every single Game Gear I've come across recently. So, alright. I got one more console, but I'm going to show that after I show all the games, because it's crazy. I think it's crazy. Alright, here we go. Starting it off with one of the best games, a PC game, Guild Wars. I don't know if it's the best game. I've never played it. I remember when I used to play computer games, some of my Counter-Strike friends, they got Guild Wars when it came out, factions. This looks like an expansion pack. No idea. That's actually a pretty crazy animation or drawing. With like a, wow, didn't expect that. Didn't see that. We got Pokemon Stadium, which I've actually never played, but I was a huge fan of the Pokemon Red and Blues, so I really want to play Pokemon Stadium. Super excited to have that. Smash Brothers. I actually have Smash Brothers, but this label's nicer, so that's what's up. I have Super Mario 64, but I only have it in the box, so it's nice to have a loose copy so I can keep my box copy in the box, keep it minty fresh. WrestleMania, I kind of grew up on this, but I don't necessarily need it or want it or anything like that, so it just kind of came with all the games. Gex, sort of same thing. South Park I already have. Excitebike 64. Xena, so Titus. Isn't that the company that made that notoriously bad Superman game and botched it? This could be interesting. That's actually going to be interesting to play from Tommy K's video. Donkey Kong 64. I think I never personally got into that. All my friends always had it, so I would like play it at their house, but I never had it and like pursued it and like played it a lot, so that's gonna be awesome to do. Turok Rage Wars, I got Turok 1 and 2. All I'll need is 3, then I'll have them all, so I'm very excited about that. Command and Conquer, yeah, whatever. Castlevania, I know it's the 3D one, so it's not, I don't know if it's good or not, but it's gonna be nothing like Symphony of the Night, I'll tell you that. But I've never played it, so I don't know, so I'm happy for it. All right, Mario Party. I've had Mario Party a lot, and I always trade it off for something else that I want, and I've never kept it. So this time I think I'm gonna keep it, because Mario Party, I've traded off and gotten a lot of games that I've wanted. I must have traded Mario Party like 5 times. So this time I think I'm gonna keep it. World is Not Enough, it's not GoldenEye, so I don't care. WrestleMania, I got another one, not too whatever. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, Star Wars Mario Kart, so Madden, Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. All my friends used to play this, and funny enough, the name on this, I actually have my GoldenEye has that same name on it. How funny is that? But all my friends always used to play this, and I never got into it. Apparently it's a really, really good game, so I might hold on to it and I might play it. Majora's Mask, I have it in the box, so a loose copy's nice. Mario Kart 64, I don't have, so now I do. So I'm very happy about that. Yoshi's Story, I actually remember renting that as a kid, and I remember thoroughly enjoying it, so I'm actually very, very happy to have that. I already have Star Fox, and I already have NFL Blitz. But NFL Blitz 2001, this game for N64, this is why I own an N64. This is so much fun, and I highly recommend it. You gotta play it with somebody else. Well, you don't, but it's so much more fun. It's I don't know, I don't follow football, but what I do know about it is when you throw the ball to somebody, if you're the quarterback and you throw the ball to somebody, and you can tackle them before they catch the ball. I believe it's called pass interference, and I don't think it's allowed in regular football, but it makes playing blitz so much fun. It's amazing. You just gotta go do it. Oh my god, I should make a whole video about why everybody needs to play blitz. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. But I already have a couple copies, so I don't need another, so we'll figure something out to do with that. We're gonna start with this stack. So GT Advanced Championship Racing without the game, with the manual. It's not actually a bad condition box. You could probably find a nice loose copy of this and throw it in there real fast, and then boom, complete copy. So that's the thing. WCW Thunder. I remember playing this as a kid, as I do WCW Nitro, as I do Warzone, and as I do, well, there was another one in the stack somewhere, but I remember playing these a lot when I was a kid with all my friends and all my cousins and everything, and it was just so awesome to stunner somebody. Rallycross, little racing game, not too interested. Casper, actually from the back of it, doesn't look half bad. Never played it, never really cared for Casper games. Loved the movies growing up, but Tetris. It's Tetris. There we go. Another childhood. Which one do you guys think's better? Attitude or Warzone? I remember playing both of them a lot, and I can't tell which one. I liked them both. Croc, nice little platform Croc. VMX Racing, like BMX, like bicycle motocross, but it's VMX, so it's, I don't know. Street Skater, I actually had this as a kid because I skateboarded for pretty much my entire life, so it was nothing like Thrasher, but either way, it's nice to have a copy again. Rayman, actually excited for that. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I actually want to play that. NBA Live sports game. That's a new shell. Crash Bandicoot, the original with the black label. A black label Crash. That's actually very exciting for me for whatever various reasons. I'm happy for that. Tomorrow Never Dies, just got it for N64 as well. Skull Monkeys. My buddy Rax the Great actually did a real good video talking about skull monkeys, and coincidentally, very soon after, I end up picking up a lot and grabbing it, so I'm happy about that. And what's really cool about how the holographic on the case works, it's not on the manual, it's actually on the shell. So you can't just swap the shell, so the cracks that are in this shell, they're there. So it's really cool. I don't know, I found that to be just a cool little neat thing. Oh, speaking of another cool little neat thing about the Crash, I actually didn't know this. When you open up Crash, what's that? Do they really do that? Do they really do that? There's no advertisements on the back? It's just another advertisement? It's just the manual again? What is that? Who does that? Oh, I just realized. This one he's breaking through the paper, and this one he's not. So I guess you can pick which one you want as your cover. Oh wow, that's nifty for 1995. It's actually really cool. Sarge's Heroes, yeah, Hercules and Supercross, and I raced motorcycles for 14 years, but Supercross, I don't really care about that. Playing those games these days. Grand Theft Auto 2. Hours and hours and hours I played into these as a kid. I got all these games from a good buddy of mine, DevDog, who's actually been kind of hoarding them for quite some time. For a year, actually, is how long he's been holding on to these for me, because he knows all about everything I do. And so thank you, DevDog, very much for holding on to these for me. I really appreciate it for a year. And a Cool Borders 2 Black Label. I have Cool Borders 2. It's actually one of my favorite games growing up because I snowboarded for 15 years or whatever, some odd. And this was my favorite snowboarding game of all time. And actually, this and Amped for the original Xbox are the best snowboarding games ever made. Ever, in my opinion. This one's actually really, really sick. And I've actually, at one point, I had 8 copies of this game, and they were all green label. And then 4 of them were loose disc only. So to have a nice minty black label, I'm actually very, very happy and excited about that. Speaking of black label, Twisted Metal 2 black label. I haven't seen a black label one of these since they were commercially relevant. It's crazy. Ah. I mean, it doesn't matter as long as you play the game. But hey, after all this time of collecting, and then you can swap out your green labels for a new black label as you get one. Siphon Filter, I haven't even seen a black label one of these. I remember playing this as a kid, but never replayed it more as an adult. So Jet Moto, I'm very happy to have this one. When I got my first PlayStation when I was a kid, it came with a demo disc, and some of the games on the demo disc was Jet Moto 2, Parappa the Rappa, Intelligence Cube, and Star Wars Masters of Terrakai, the fighting game. And I played that demo disc, and I specifically remember it was Volume 5. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments and all that. But it was Volume 5, and it was just amazing. I loved that demo disc, and I wanted half the games on it. I wanted Intelligence Cube, I wanted Jet Moto 2, I wanted Parappa the Rappa, and I wanted Star Wars Masters of Terrakai, which now I actually do have. I got this from my buddy Rich, 9 years ago. Thanks, Rich. But when I was a kid, I wanted Jet Moto 2 real bad, and I ended up getting Jet Moto 1 a few years later, and it was a green label. So to have the black label now is just sweet. Fighting Force. A lot of people keep telling me to play this. A lot of my friends, they're like, oh, have you actually played that? I'm like, no. Well, I think I rented it as a kid. I actually do vaguely remember, but I haven't played it lately. And they're like, it's actually not that bad. You should check it out. So that's sweet. Cool Borders 3. Black Label, which I already do have Black Label. And then a Cool Borders 1 Black Label. This was very exciting because I've actually, as much as I really, really loved Cool Borders 2. I played 2, 3, 4, loved them, but I actually have never played 1. And then to have it Black Label is actually very exciting for me. Yes. So thank you, DevDog, for the games. Really appreciate you holding on to them for me for a year. And there's something else DevDog held on to me for a year with all these games, and it's right here. A Magnavox Odyssey 2. In the box! What? This thing's got to be from 1982. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is 1982. I think the original Odyssey was 77. I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. But this thing is complete in box. Oh, and I got some Dreamcast lasers that I got from my buddy Justin in here. Thanks, Justin. I really appreciate that. But yeah, they were just chilling in the Odyssey box. So it's complete with its original 40-year-old styrofoam. And this is going to be really exciting for me because I want to open this thing up and I want to see what its motherboard looks like. Wow, like there's still gloss on this and stuff. That's crazy. Like, look at the... the original. Oh my god, and there's a piece of paper. What does this piece of paper say? Oh my god! Is it the receipt? Yo, it's the receipt! Oh my god! January 22nd, 1983! Wow! Oh my god! John Hall! Wow! Wow! With the warranty! Oh my god, I'm gonna call the phone number on this if there's a phone number on it. How to get service on your Odyssey 2 after 3-month warranty expires. I'll fix it. 40 years later. Wow. Wow. That's so cool. That's so cool. It was, I think it says price 70, tax 385. I don't know what that's, I can't, price 70, tax 385. So 73.85, is that how much this thing cost? What? I don't know. Well, $70 in 1983 is probably a lot. What is this? Magnavox inspection card with the warranty. Wow, he bought this thing for $70? It's got the bag. Wow. So, Odyssey 2 microprocessor. The power button. That's crazy. Thanks for holding on to this, DevDog. I can't believe the receipt was in the bottom. That's so cool. Oh man, thank you guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what your pickups were for this month. And let me know about that memory card, what you want to see. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you watch the videos all the way to the end, and especially if you go and check out all the other videos and share them and comment and all of that stuff. I really, really appreciate it greatly. Thank you guys very much, and I'll see you next time.